Awesome.
You can go ahead.
So no interview here, just
just chat, like just chat.
No, and we've talked about this a lot since you've been here, and on the phone, but a lot. You know, when we first talked, it was kind of, you know, I took it home to Sonny. I'm like, this guy, I think he might be on to something here. I think he might be okay. You know, so Sonny says, you know, okay, let's talk with him some more. She liked you then, and but just where we started, we were just purchasing this business. We just purchased this company. The company had 27 seated trucks. You know, so we grow businesses. That's what we've done in the past. So knowing that we wanted to grow our business, okay, how are we going to find drivers? And you know, thinking that our plan was to hit the Craigslist sites ourselves and post some ads up, and you know. And
you were doing that.
We were doing that, and we were getting 0 results.
Okay.
So we got I mean, I'm one here or there, but the quality wasn't there. So we were really trying to think of ways when the timing was perfect when you reached out to us, because we were really trying to think of how do we do something different, how do we differentiate ourselves from others, and you know, the whole I'm not a techie guy, so kind of the language you were talking was somewhat Indian to me. But it was it made sense. It made sense. Like, okay, if we do this, this would be really good. It'd be cool. So rolling it out, you know, with our growth plan, we brought in an additional 10 trucks with us when we bought the company, so we knew we had those to fill up right away. So rolling it out, getting some of the getting everything set up and going, the social media management, the website management. I mean, what was I going into it? I mean, obviously I trusted you, or I wouldn't have let you do it. But there's part of me that says that, you know, that was tough to. That was a tough hurdle to get over. At this point, I'm very glad we did, because it's been awesome, and you know, the leads, the quality of leads that are coming in. You know, we've been able to grow our business. We're at as of today 42 seated trucks, so you know, we're up 15 seated trucks since we started doing business, and we really didn't hit it hard until the end of really September. So the last
8 weeks.
8 weeks we've been hitting it hard, and you know, we've grown by well over 50%. So it's it's awesome. It's awesome. So you know, we appreciate we value the partnership. You know, we view you and Trent as an extension of our organization. I mean, you guys, what you guys do, you know, you're part of us. And you mentioned to me that. You know, thank you for making you guys feel like family. Well, you are. I mean, that's how we do business with people we like to do business with, and it's been great. We look to continue the relationship, the partnership for many years to come. Certainly, anyone that you would. You know, that might be like me going in thinking, you know, okay, this guy seems pretty cool and it sounds like he knows what he's talking about, but
is it going to work for us?
Have him call me.
Sure.
Because we would not be where we are today without partnering with you. You know, the business is it's grown so much. There's so much positive energy here because of the growth. And you know, it's just we couldn't the management of, you know, like I said, this techie stuff, I'm not good at it. You know, I can post something, but it's going to get like 1 like,
right?
You know, not like 11,000 likes or whatever. You know, but it's been awesome. So I really appreciate everything that you do. And like I said, you're part of us.
So one last thing. You've covered everything really honestly. I know the biggest, as I said before, what would you say to other trucking owners that are out there, and I know I talked to a lot of them, and they feel hesitant, like maybe marketing is not the avenue to reach out, and like marketing is not the avenue to find drivers. Do you have any opinion on that? Like,
going into it, I wasn't 100% sure, but it, like I said, it made sense, and I think that right now it's the only way that you're going to get activity, get interest in your business, and yeah, I mean it just, gone are the days of posting ads and the old newspaper and the Craigslist and the other, throwing up an ad and hoping that everyone's going to just like you. Is it's not going to happen. You have to. What I've learned from this is that getting the constant flow of information out there, getting our face in front of people, telling them what we do,
exactly,
and holding up our end of it is. It's so important. Then they can make their decision. Doing the event we did yesterday, the live event, it was awesome. People are able to ask questions, and it's a great way to communicate with the outside folks. I don't know how else we generate interest in our business. I really don't. We know people. We've been in the business. I've been in the business for 20 years. Growing a company up to almost 1,000 trucks in my past life, and I've never seen anything like this. So
thank you.
This is it helps us focus on the business, and it gives us choices.
Yeah.
So we are flooded with leads, and most of them are quality leads. We can then be selective on the quality. We can say, okay, well, this is a really good one, but here's a great one. So that's, to have that right at your disposal, your fingertips, is just it's super powerful.
I remember I said that, and I say that on the phone to like every meeting that I have, and I'm like, you will get tons of leads, and you'll have all this giant pool and volume. And I remember the word to word thing I said to you. It's like scripted in me, right? And I was like, then you can pick and choose who you want to hire and who you want to fire. So that did apply, like it totally did, what you just said, right? That you got this massive quality, and you're like nitpicking, this is the best guy, while other companies can't even get one driver.
Right. Though, and that's, to most trucking companies, they will take anyone that's like to qualify a driver. Okay, can you fog a mirror? Okay, we love you, come on, get in the truck. It's not that way. We're able to capture so much information before we even have a conversation with them. Where do they live, what have they done, what do they want to do, and really how much experience they have, how many violations they have. That information, you can make a decision right off of that, pretty much. You can say, okay, I'm going to call this person, and I think, based on this information, our top 10 list, whatever you want to call it, they're a good fit for our organization. But now I can, choose where to spend my time. I'm going to call them and interview them and see if they are as good as they look. Know. So, really to have that right at our fingertips. It's so At first, when we first started doing it, I think I expressed maybe a little frustration with, it's not quality. This is wrong. This is wrong. Whatever. But once we got the interest, it's like you can't. The gate doesn't drop, and you don't win the race right there. You can't win the race between the gate drop and turn one. It's a long. It's more of a marathon. And once we had generated the interest, we have tons of leads, and it's just I can't say enough good about it. So because it forces us to make decisions that most carriers aren't able to make. They don't have that luxury. Right. So.
And you worked at like such a huge fleet, like coming from you, like you're talking with all things in consideration in the back of the mind, like how things are ran, and this was like just a mind changing. Now, 3 months was a good time to give you a taste. I know the first and second month is like and I told you, like, I was like, AJ, like, we do need a couple months, like, really give you a taste of like what can happen. And that was true, right? Because I know first month and 1.5 month just goes in like building stuff, because if you don't build a building properly, it's gonna fall apart, right?
No, it was we had the time to put in a good foundation and really, I guess the way I'd put it is set us up for success. I mean, it's we're at this point, what are we, 14 weeks into it, something like that? I mean, and here we are, like, okay, talking about, okay, we're going to need to cap the growth at some point. So, I mean, that's
not too many, like, any trucking company I know cannot say that what you're saying with anything. They're like,
we need to fill these trucks. We got trucks parked on the fence, and I
think that's where we started. I know you told me, like, I asked him, like, AJ, how many trucks are sitting in the yard that you need the drivers on? And you said we need four trucks are sitting in the yard that I need drivers on. Right. So I do remember that, and so having that from that point to this point, I would say 8 weeks was the period where we really went out and went hard, because first we went in like building a website, getting things in line, because we were doing it all from the scratch. You took over, right? It was rebranding your face to the company. So no, and I've never met anybody that was like, all our trucks are filled and we're overflowing with leads and drivers. So
and I feel like I should knock on wood when I say that, but it's a good place to be. I mean, we're able to fill. We have the trucks filled when they come in. So we ordered 20 new trucks. They're flowing in. We've got we've taken, I think, 13 of 20 so far, and just seated another one up today. So I mean, it's just we're able to control our growth and just do it our way. So.
My God, AJ, that was an awesome testimonial. Couldn't have asked for more. I should give one back as well. I don't know how you want to frame it. Maybe you can put it on your website. I don't know, somehow. I don't want people to feel you paid me to do so. Which might be.
I am paying you.
But not in that way, right? You know what I mean? No, but that being said, I would say I would add to this testimonial too, like, we wouldn't have, me and you couldn't have gone that far if I didn't have your support and Sonny's support. Like, our job, I know a lot of companies that I work with, they don't want to give any photo out, they don't want to have like any photo of their own, and your company is your identity, right? People don't buy into your wage, your 45 cents per mile. People buy into you, your plan, and your dream, right? You're leading the company and they want to follow you. So that's something I would say and add on, like, whatever we have done, it has become successful because you helped us. So it's a two-way street that we shared.
It's as I mentioned, it's been a partnership. It's a great partnership. So we learn from each other. So,
absolutely. Thank you so much for having us. It was lovely, the dinner and the time together. I'm gonna miss this place.
Well, you're welcome anytime. We'd love to have you.
Sure. Next stop, Canada.
That's right. You'll be one of the few people who's ever gotten me to go to Canada.